how do these earbuds compare to the Sony's in terms of voice microphone quality. How's it going, bros? My name is Aaron, and today we're going to compare the Jabra Elite 65T to the Sony WF-1000XM3 earbuds. The Jabras are quite affordable compared to the Sony's. The Sony's retail for $230. The Jabras, well, their list price is $169 but they can often be had for much less than that, since they are not really a new product. But what I'm really interested in finding out today is how do these earbuds compare to the Sony's in terms of voice microphone quality. You see, according to this poll, many of you seem to feel that the Sony's have the best microphone quality out of all the earbuds that I had listed. But the Jabra's microphone system is a little different from the Sony's. It uses wind rejection technology and beamforming technology to enhance voice call quality. Now, it's pretty obvious what wind rejection is. It's basically blocking out the sound of wind so that it does not interfere with voice call quality. But beamforming technology, now this is something that a lot of earbuds don't have at this point. It allows the microphones to narrow their point of focus and point it like a laser beam towards your mouth while ignoring ambient noise. So in theory, this should make your voice sound more natural through the microphone, because the earbuds will not have to employ too much artificial enhancement to your voice, which is probably gonna make for a more natural voice call experience. So we're gonna test that out, and then we'll talk about how they compare to each other in terms of sound quality, specs, and audio to video latency. This microphone quality test is gonna be a little different because I'm gonna use, in addition to the regular ambient noise, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use a Dyson fan. So I'm gonna have this blowing at my head while I'm doing the routine, okay? So this is gonna be an interesting test. Let's do this. Alright, so I'm wearing the Elite 65T earbuds. Let's have the fan blowing at me. Okay, set to max speed. So yeah, this is max speed on the Dyson. It's a pretty noisy fan, by the way. And I'm gonna play some background noise. Record. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So which of these do you think sounds better to you? For me, I feel that the Sony's definitely employed a whole lot more noise reduction, so my vote has to go to the Sony's. However, the Jabras did do a rather admirable job of reducing background noise while still keeping my voice sounding as natural as possible. I mean, even so, even with all that background noise, its voice microphone quality isn't too far away from the Sony's, and yet it's almost half the price. So that's really something, well, credit's due where it's due, right? It's really something that Jabra should be very proud of. Alright, now let's talk about their specs. In terms of battery life, the Jabras have 5 hours per charge in the buds themselves and an extra 2 charges in the case, giving you a total of 15 hours, whereas the Sony's have a total of 30 hours of battery, which is double that of the Jabra's 6 hours in the buds and an extra 4 charges in the case. But as you can see, they both have a pretty big size difference. The Jabras are definitely a lot more compact and portable. So if you're looking for something more portable, the Jabras are a better choice, obviously. But there's something that bothers me about the Jabra's case, because you see, unlike the Sony's, when you tip the case, the earbuds don't fall out because the earbuds are attached magnetically to the case, which is what Jabra should have done with the Elite 65T. Instead, what you get is, once you open the case and you tip it, it just falls out. So there's no magnetic traction to keep the earbuds in place in case they fall out accidentally. Also, the Sony's use USB Type-C for charging, whereas the Jabras, well, being a pair of earbuds released in early 2018, they use micro USB. Some other differences include the Sony's using touch controls, whereas the Jabras use physical buttons for music controls and call controls. But the Jabras have inbuilt volume controls. So if this is something that you care about, the Jabras might be a better choice. And if you care about water resistance, the Jabras are rated IP55. So they have dust and water resistance, whereas the Sony's, well, Sony is not saying anything about these earbuds being water resistant, so we just have to assume that it's not. Apart from that, they both have similarities as well. They both have an app that lets you customize their EQ settings as well as receive software updates over the air. They both have ambient sound pass-through. They both support a Bluetooth 5.0, SBC and AAC codecs. But how will they perform in terms of audio to video latency on iOS devices and Android devices? This is what we are going to find out next. Okay, so the iOS device that I'm using is the iPad 2018. First, I'm going to show you what no lag looks like. So this is no lag. This is audio straight from the iPad's speakers. Oops. Next, we'll try the Jabra Elite 65T, then the Sony WF-1000XM3 earbuds. The Android device that I'm using is the LG V40 ThinQ with the Snapdragon 845 processor. First, the Elite 65T, then the Sony's. So we can see here that on iOS devices, the Sony's have noticeably less lag than the Jabras, but on Android devices, the difference is a lot slimmer. In fact, I couldn't really tell that much of a difference between them. They both lag at the same pace. Okay, let's talk about sound quality, and I know that some of you may be quite surprised by what I'm about to say. The Jabras sound quite similar to the Sonys, I'm not kidding. In terms of the highs, the mids, and the upper bass registers, the Jabras share quite a similar sound signature with the Sonys, in that you've got the impact in the upper bass registers, the mids and the highs sound detailed and pristine. However, the Sonys have the advantage over the Jabras in that they have better bass extension, and they also have better track separation and a more open, airy soundstage. But this is something that is very hard to pick up unless you compare them side by side. So what I'm saying is that the Jabras sound quite good for its price relative to the Sonys. So this is something that I really appreciate about the Elite 65T. One more thing that I like about them is that they seem to fit my ears a little better than the Sonys. I mean, the Sonys, they fit well for me, but the Jabras seem to offer a snugger and a more stable fit compared to the Sonys. And I think this is because the Jabras have a more ergonomic shape to them, and the earbuds do actually insert into my ear canal, so there's an extra bit of friction there. So as a result, I feel that these are actually a little more stable than the XM3 earbuds. Now comes the most important question: which one should you buy? Well, I'm aware that many of you will say the Sonys for sure, because after all, the Sonys are noise cancelling, USB-C charging, better battery life. You can use both earbuds individually regardless of which side it is, and most importantly, they sound better. But we gotta remember also that the Elite 65T is more affordable than the Sonys, and also these are IP55 water and dust resistant. So if you need that extra level of durability for when you're doing light workouts at the gym or at home, then this is a much better choice. And as an added bonus, these have slightly better fit and stability than the Sonys, in my opinion. And they also have really good sound quality and a decent voice microphone system for its price point. So if you're somebody who is on a budget and you need something durable enough to use in the gym for light workouts, the Jabra Elite 65T is a safe choice. It's really hard not to recommend this one. But if you have that extra bit of cash and you want to enjoy noise cancelling, better audio to video latency, better battery life, USB-C charging, all those perks, go for the Sonys. These are by far one of the best earbuds that you can buy at this price point right now. But I want to know what you guys think. Elite 65Ts or the XM3 earbuds? Tell me in the comment section below, and I look forward to reading what you have to say. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Aaron. You're watching Aaron's Wireless, and as always, if you like this video, please smash that like button with a vengeance. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and remember to ring the bell to join my notification squad, because I upload new videos every single week, and this is the only way that YouTube will notify you. So remember to do all that, and I'll see you again in the next one.